hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn.
And he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
It was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms.
I think it's Justin Bieber. I think Bieber hate the man. Bieber hate his guts. You can see it in Bieber's face, and I think Usher a sucker.
Ciao, Freddy P is back at it again, and this time he exposed Busta Rhymes and Diddy for allegedly touching Justin Bieber. Freddy claims Justin is the young male celebrity that was reportedly freaking off with Diddy in them tapes that are being sold to the media. And that's the reason why Justin turned Christian, because of the very traumatic things that Diddy and Busta Rhymes put him through. Many people were already speculating that Justin might have been touched by Diddy when he was a teenager, but nobody thought Busta Rhymes, of all people, was also out here busting Justin open at them freak-offs. Allegedly, Busta is DL, and he has a specific taste for impressionable young boys. The rumors of Justin getting touched became a hot trending topic when Diddy got arrested, and people dug out multiple videos that showed Diddy making some inappropriate advances at Justin, who was just 16 at the time. If y'all remember, Diddy used to have this mentorship program called the Puffy Flavor Camp, where he basically used to recruit several young people. The intention was basically to train these young artists till they became good enough at their craft to eventually sign to Bad Boy. However, there was barely any music training going on, and instead, these artists were forced into freak-offs or made to watch other adults indulge in them. This was actually how Usher ended up in Diddy's Flavor Camp. There were other artists in this Puffy Flavor Camp, including Mary J. Blige, Lil' Kim, Notorious B.I.G., and many more. People didn't even know the darker side of this mentorship program until Usher spilled the tea about some of the things that he saw while he was there. Mind you, Usher was just 14 when Diddy made him move into this house for this program.
To New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn some...
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and like nonstop.
It was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was,
so nobody, and your parents were
Mary
okay?
J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could.
What's even more interesting, though, is that when Usher was asked if he would ever allow his kids to go to Diddy's so-called mentor camp, he wasted no time saying no.
Now, would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
See? People also found this 2005 Essence magazine cover interview that Usher did, where he was asked about the details of Diddy's parties, and he said he couldn't go into too much detail. However, there was a lot of freaky stuff going on. I want to save some ish for my book one day. I'll put it this way, there was a lot of sex. And of course, we cannot forget this disturbing video of Diddy seemingly confirming to doing freaky stuff with a 14-year-old Usher.
Brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the...
Now, even though Justin was never an official member of Diddy's Flavor Camp, Diddy definitely tried to get him to sign with Bad Boy, and he did that by showering Justin with expensive gifts and allegedly touching him as well. And just like Usher, Justin was only 15 when he started hanging out with a 40-year-old Diddy. Diddy was out here promising Justin a Ferrari when he turned 16 and a whole mansion when he turned 18.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come in LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay, I get the mansion?
Yeah.
From the video, you can clearly see that Justin was confused and nervous as to why Diddy would be throwing all these expensive gifts at him for no reason. Turns out, Diddy was just trying to lure Justin in with these gifts and then go on to completely ruin him by introducing him to things no 16-year-old had any business to do with. After this particular video came out, some questions were raised about Diddy's real intentions with Justin. It got so bad that Justin literally had to stop hanging out with Diddy. That was until until sometime later when they all met up in the studio. However, Justin looked very scared and traumatized, especially after Diddy asked him why he stopped hanging out with him.
Right, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
My number?
Yeah.
He was stuttering and shaking the entire time. People believe that this video was taken after Justin had a very traumatic link up with Diddy. And it looks like we have some confirmation of this, because Freddy P, who spent some time with Diddy while starring in his reality TV show Making the Band, recently did an interview and slammed Diddy, Usher, and Busta Rhymes for being responsible for the bad things that Justin Bieber went through. Not only that, but the New Post recently put out an article claiming that they were in possession of a tape of Diddy and a younger male artist getting intimate at his freak-offs. Well, Freddy P claims the male celebrity in question is Justin Bieber, and that this has been happening since he was a kid. Apparently, this is the reason why Justin ran away from the industry and gave his life to Christ, because the entire experience left him broken. He said the only reason why celebrities like Busta Rhymes are trying to get people from coming at Diddy is because they were involved in it too, and they trying to protect themselves.
Another video, they have him and an A-lister young male having shopped around with him and a young male. The way Justin Bieber look at Puffy, he hates that nigga. He hates that nigga. That man's face ain't just dropped soon as he wanted to go get a wife. That man's whole fucking face, that's some medical. That man young and healthy, man. But he terrified. You remember when I said the new Busta Rhymes and all these niggas? Man, shut up. I got love for you, Busta, but y'all niggas shut up, man. I'll just shut up. Talking about we making the case worse. We ain't making the case no fucking worse, nigga. This shit is bad. You niggas is trying to protect yourself.
Do you feel like Justin Bieber is on the tapes?
I think it's Justin Bieber. I think Bieber hate the man. Bieber hate his guts. You can see it in Bieber's face.
But Freddy was not done. He also went off on Usher for allegedly keeping his mouth shut about what he knows about Diddy in order to protect him. Cause he sees Diddy as a father figure. He called Usher a demon and claimed that Usher allowed Diddy to allegedly do these things to Justin because he went through it. And he wanted Justin to go through it too.
I think Usher a sucker. Usher a sucker. Everybody be trying to praise Usher. Every time I see Usher, all I see is a fucking, I don't even know how to say it. Fucking colorful person. Like a fucking demon, bro. Like, I feel like they did it to him and he's so scary, he allows stuff. He's not a demon. He allows stuff to happen because he's scary. He's scared of them. And you know how you got somebody, yo, money. Okay. Yeah, Justin, go with Puffy. Knowing he ain't got no good intentions for the man. You get what I'm saying? And he wonder why the man don't want to perform with you at the Super Bowl. Man, get the fuck out of here. You know why the man didn't want to perform with you. He threw with you, nigga. That man finally got away from y'all, got a wife, got away from y'all. And you could just tell how he act now. He don't even, you know what I mean? That man like, he's God now. He's in the God, he's God, baby now. A lot of them, in order to leave Hollywood, you have to go full on with the king. And somebody in Hollywood know that they can't f with you once you're on that journey. Because for some reason, every time somebody go through something in Hollywood, they go straight to the Lord. Full on.
Now, Freddy was not lying, because this ain't the first time that Usher's been called out for enabling Diddy's behavior. In fact, in the most recent lawsuit filed against Diddy by music producer Lil Rod, Usher and Meek Mill were exposed as some of the people that would frequently visit Diddy's freak-off parties and sleep with immature Lil Rod was hesitant to name-drop Usher and Meek, but he left some very identifiable descriptions to confirm who he was talking about. He described Meek as a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, and described Usher as a male R&B singer who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. Meek is in fact a rapper from Philadelphia, and he dated Nicki from 2015 to 2017. Usher also just had a successful Vegas residency, which reportedly grossed over $100 million, and he did in fact perform at the Super Bowl. I mean, the shoe fits way too well. And let's not forget that Usher showed his public support for Russell Wilson, who is a well-known SA offender, by traveling all the way to Bali to spend some time with Russell. These allegations were fueled when Diddy's ex-bodyguard appeared in an explosive interview with The Art of Dialogue, where he exposed Usher for intentionally hiding the details of what he knew about Diddy in order to protect him. According to Gene, Mace and Usher would literally witness everything Diddy did and even have receipts of it, but they're hesitant to bring out the proof.
You know, Mace, he used to live with Diddy, and he know a lot of stuff about Diddy that a lot of people don't know.
Man, it's a lot of stuff that Mace and Usher know that they ain't telling about Diddy. There's a lot of stuff that they know. Can you imagine, bruh? Can you really imagine?
What you mean by Usher, though?
Usher used to stay with Diddy, too, when he was younger.
Gene also confirmed the rumors of Diddy sleeping with Usher at just 14 years old, when he said he saw Diddy doing crazy things with Usher back in the day. It got so bad at one point that they had to rush Usher to the hospital.
Puff and Usher did have a situation, and that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now, I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. And the hospital was in Scarsdale, New York.
And when it comes to Busta Rhymes, there have been these allegations about him allegedly being DL. His former bodyguard exposed him for paying huge sums of money for there to be gay men in his VIP section. He also claims that Busta used to have an intimate relationship with his lawyer, who also happens to be gay.
Older homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some, we gotta bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it on here. They call them, fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta, cause you know I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before. You feel me? And being around him, you hear things. You feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan. You feel me? Like every cookout she playing it, all his little fast rapping, all of that. Him and Craig Mack playing that, bro. On my soul. I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin. And the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro.
Shortly after this, an old video of a YouTuber telling the story about the time Busta allegedly grabbed his hand softly and asked him to join him in the VIP, knowing he was a gay man, after spotting him outside the club started going viral. According to the YouTuber, he thought Busta was just being generous, so he agreed to go into the club. But Busta had other plans.
I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. And he holding my hand. Now, I ain't know it was Busta at first. You know, Busta Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here. So the first thing I noticed was this big flip mode chain that was blinding me. So I look at the chain and I'm like, and I look up, I'm like, oh, what's up, Busta? What's up? Now, he holding my hand the whole time. I'm like, what's up, man? He like, what you doing? And I was like, oh, me and my people, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up, man? You know, and then I noticed throughout my peripheral vision, the side eye, this big bodyguard in black. Just standing there, you know, looking around, you know, looked at me, you know, still looking around. Meanwhile, Busta still got my hand in his hand. And he says, you know, I'm about to go in this club. You know, we got a section. You know, you can come in with me if you want. And I'm like, word, for real? Like, that's what's up. Like, he was like, yeah. I was like, well, I gotta, you know, tell my people. I was like, I come in. You know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, just let me know, you know, tell them that you coming in there to meet with me and come on up. And I was like, bet.
And of course, we can't forget about the time Orlando Brown also made some wild allegations about allegedly having an intimate relationship with Busta Rhymes.
Smashed him? You smashed him when it was a girl?
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
we
that?
made love. We made love. That's
Who you
why-
made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you seen Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker try to act like he didn't know you.
So as y'all can see, Justin has really been put through a lot. And if what Freddy P is saying is true, then a lot more people are gonna go down once this Diddy trial starts. As usual, people had their own thoughts about this. Like this person who said, Busta been wearing a red dress just a couple of weeks ago on stage, and of course, he gonna defend Diddy. He in the same fruit basket. Another person said, has anyone noticed that these boys like Justin Bieber, Aaron Carter, Jaden Smith, etc. have all tried to make themselves unattractive? Like they were sick of being preyed on for being so cute in their youth. Like when people, male or female, put on weight in the hope that the perp will leave them alone. Just an observation. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Freddy P exposing Diddy, Busta, and Usher for allegedly messing with Justin Bieber? And do y'all think Justin was really messed with when he was with Diddy? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this very messy video.